What is going on, guys? MitchCactus here, coming back with another Forza Horizon 5 video, and today's we'll be talking about the biggest current money glitch in Horizon 5. It's a new method I've never showed before in relation to how you guys can use it to be able to make money extremely quickly, whether you're a new player or you've been playing for a while, you're just trying to get that next car, the next house, or just stack up some money in general. Now before we get started, guys, be sure to drop a like and sub. Only takes around 3 seconds, helps in a bunch, and will of course keep you all up to date with the best Horizon 5 glitches, tutorials, and giveaways. And if you guys are interested in how you can pretty much get unlimited credits, cars, everything for free instantaneously, feel free to go ahead and check out our modded accounts or credit packs at MitchCactus.com. But now let's get right into it. Now in terms of what cars I recommend you guys use for this, there are 3 cars you can use. One being the Pagani Huayra BC Forza Edition, which I will be using in this video. It is the best car to be able to use for this glitch. Similarly to the Lambo Sesto Forza Edition, they're both very effective. However, the Pagani Huayra does have a slight edge because instead of having a skills boost like the Sesto, it has a speed boost. You guys can also use other cars, the Mercedes, AMG, CLK, GTR, as that also has a speed skills boost. However, it's just not quite as good as the Pagani. Now regardless of which car you use, the most essential step is that you guys have the car mastery almost completely maxed out. Now you don't need to unlock every single perk. Some of them are not going to be very helpful for this kind of glitch, such as the one on screen for the 10 drag race events extra XP bonus. Not really going to help you out too much, and the extra XP isn't really going to be helpful towards this glitch. Now the best tunes you guys can use for both the Pagani and the Sesto Forza Edition will be in the description and the pinned comment below. Feel free to go ahead and check those out. But first off, guys, let's go ahead to Creative Hub. From here you want to go to Event Lab, and then you will go Event Blueprints. You guys can go search and put in the share code, which will also be in the pinned comment in the description, which is going to be 194486045. This is not the same blueprint you guys might have seen before. This is one that not many people have actually known about. I've made a video briefly on this talking about how you guys can use it for XP, but considering that the XP was nerfed using the kind of AFK type structured events, it's much more effective if I go into details to how you guys can use it to be able to get credits very quickly. First off, difficulty settings. You want to go in and make sure you guys put the driver tire difficulty on unbeatable just to get slightly more credits from the race. Braking on assisted, steering on auto steering, traction control on, stability control on, and shifting on automatic. Doesn't really matter for the rest, guys, but let's go in and save these settings and start the race. Now it's pretty much similar to the AFK methods or glitches you might have used before. You guys pretty much need to hold down the throttle, whether you're on keyboard or whether you're on controller, doesn't matter, as long as the accelerator is held down the whole time. You guys can use duct tape, you can use bands, whatever you want to make sure it stays on. And one thing I do recommend, if you guys are using a wireless controller, considering they do automatically turn off, I recommend you guys plug it in and take the batteries out. This will make sure it stays on. You can also actually play a podcast on Spotify or YouTube in the background, and it'll keep it on. There's a few different tricks you guys can use, but that's basically the main recommendation I have. As you guys can see, it has a little bit of steps on screen that even helps in itself, and you can see in the left side how many skill points you guys are getting per lap. Typically you'll get around 20 skill points per lap, and considering the laps take no more than a few minutes, it's definitely one of the most effective ways to go in and do it. You guys literally can just stop this race whenever, as soon as you hit the e-brake. One thing I would recommend is that you periodically check to make sure it hasn't slid off the road. But once you guys get some confidence up, let it go for a few laps. You should be good to leave it while you're at school, while you're sleeping, whatever it might be. Now the best variant of this in relation to other glitches you might have seen, such as the one method where you guys go down the highway and destroy all the objects and get skill points for the master or the destruction, that's pretty good. However, the only issue is that although you get 10 skill points every 30 to 40 seconds, you need to manually go ahead and click restart every single time, unless you have some sort of fancy bind setup or macro on PC, which 95% of people won't have set up. So that one you need to manually be resetting every single lap or restarting. This one you guys can just leave on and it'll get you skill points over and over again. You can easily get 20 skill points per lap, and if you guys leave this on overnight, it's an easy way to get a minimum of 500 skill points, which I'll be talking about how you guys can convert to credits the most efficiently towards the end of the video. But now I'll be back towards the end of this race just so you guys can see how long it took and how many skill points I got. As you guys can see, I'm coming up towards the end of the race now, and I just got another 10 skill points, making it 20 in one lap. The lap only took a few minutes, and as soon as you guys want to quit, all I needed to do is hit handbrake, boom, and it instantly stops the event. There's going to be a little bit of a lag till it actually finishes, and you guys can see instead of showing a time for this race, it shows how many skill points you got, which was 20, and to be honest, the lap probably took around 3.5 to 4 minutes. So if you guys leave this on overnight, it's an easier way to be able to max out your skill points, which is 1,000 or 999 being the most you can have. Easy way to max out skill points, but I'll be talking about how you guys convert them to credits. Now I did use the Sesto Forza Edition 2 for this, and I also get 20 skill points in one lap, so it doesn't really seem to matter too much. Maybe over time the Pagani might have a slight edge, however they're both going to get you 20 skill points a lap on average, so either one is very effective. You guys want to go to car collection, and the best car overall for this is the 2015 Cayman GTS. I'm sure a lot of you guys would know this. In the car collection screen, you can buy as many as you want, as quickly as you want, 80,000 credits per car. And I go in and show you guys, instead of going my cars, going to Porsche, selecting and going in and out, if you want to skip most of the animation, go design and paints, go choose car, and then go to the Porsche, and keep repeating this process for each time you switch cars. It's a lot quicker over time. It saves you probably 5-10 seconds every time you do it, which might seem pretty insignificant, but definitely a big time saver if you guys are going to do this for like 20 minutes straight to convert them all to skill points, to convert all the skill points to super wheel spins. As you guys can see, this car has both a wheel spin and a super wheel spin, making it more efficient than the Pontiac, which is the other method. So for 14 skill points, you get 1 super wheel spin and 1 normal wheel spin, whereas if you guys compare it to the Pontiac, which is slightly cheaper, in fact it's only 25,000 credits per car, opposed to the Porsche being 80,000, the primary disadvantage that you guys will see is that it doesn't have that extra wheel spin in the car mastery perk, yet it still costs 14 skill points. So basically, the Porsche, you're paying more credits for the car, however, you are getting an extra wheel spin for the same price. One other advantage of the Pontiac in itself is that when you guys are upgrading its first perk, it'll get you more XP. However, if you guys are trying to get money fast, it's really just going to be the Porsche that's going to add up over time. If you guys get 50 wheel spins by redeeming this perk 50 times, those extra 50 wheel spins are going to make you way more credits back than what you spent on the extra 55,000 credits each time when buying the Porsche. Very quick way to make money, guys. Definitely the fastest way to go and do it right now. There's really no quicker way, and this is definitely the best way to get skill points, especially in an overnight setting where you can just let it go over and over again. Also, will give you a lot of XP, but as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, the XP now scales down, so the more laps you do, the less XP you'll get. It's a regressive system, and they changed it recently. But that's going to be about it for this video, guys. Hope you all did enjoy. If you did, be sure to drop a like and a sub. Helps the channel a bunch, and we'll of course keep you all up to date with any further updates related to this glitch and other Horizon 5 content. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you all so much for watching.